Hey, it's Cody from ComicsDown, and we got a book to review today, so let's get into it. Today we have something that's from Alternative Press, or Anarctic Press. Alternative Press is a punk rock magazine. Anarctic Press is a company from San Antonio, here in the Lone Star State. But yeah, and it is the Tremendous Trump. Tremendous, and it's World War T. I put this in my pull box not too long ago. I don't sub it or anything like that, but I saw it on the shelf there, and I shelved it for a little while. I didn't know if I was going to pick it up or not. All that drama between diversity in comics and Anarctic Press, nonsense in the community. I was like, it's not their fault that they're trying to preserve their business. As a business owner, I understand it. Sometimes you got to make tough decisions, and they made a tough decision. So I didn't fault them for that. So I went and picked it up. I picked up a lot of comics that day, so I picked this one up also. I liked the cover. It's a cover swipe from that classic Hulk cover, or it's from an iconic Hulk cover. I know that. I don't know exactly which one, but this is the Tremendous Trump #1, and it's a one-shot. They have 4 different variant covers to this also, and they're all Hulk-related cover swipes. Trump not kneel for dumb anthem. They make him sound like he talks like fucking Bizarro Superman or some shit. But I'm gonna shoot you straight. This is a good book. A very good book. Good political satire. It's not overbearing. It makes fun of Trump. But who gives a shit? There's a lot of stuff to make fun of our president about. All the surface things. The hands. The skin. The over-the-top, larger-than-life movie, reality star persona that he portrays and that he puts out there in the world. You know, they make him seem like he's a little dim, but whatnot. But his heart's in the right place, and they show that in this comic, which I was surprised. I thought this panel was pretty funny. Trump always wins when he plays with himself, you know, and he's playing with some rocket. He's playing both sides of the rock'em sock'em. And it shows him, you know, talking to some goober with big ears. But the guy's talking to him about, you know, the big tax bill that he's passed and whatnot, and asking him where he's going to get the money. And I hate to tell you guys, but the idea that he has right here where he says, oh, we'll just print it, that's not a new idea. I thought this was funny. Clean coal running the light bulb over his brain. I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious. But printing money, what do you think the monetary system is all about? We're propped up on this fiat currency. So the fact that he just says, "Oh yeah, we'll Trump moneymaker," you know, and it says we'll just print out some money, is not too far from the fucking truth, because that's why we have such a large deficit right now. On top of pointless wars and bullshit overseas that we should have never been in. But the red phone sounds, and it's time for him to go to work. There's an invasion. And Trump's out. He jumps through the... I thought this was funny. The fact ISIS, the classic superheroiness Black Adam's wife, Isis, is in the book. I thought this was kind of misleading though. The Dreamers are a bunch of hippies. No, the Dreamers are not a bunch of hippies. The Dreamers are a bunch of immigrants that are trying to become citizens. That were illegal, and a lot of them didn't put forth the effort to ever become legal. And Trump has done a lot to try to, work with the Democrats on that, and it's really sad that, they are just putting down actually putting up a wall of their own of, just no compliance with him. And then quit us, or something. The ubiquitous North Koreans, and he actually asked the general what that means, and it means they're everywhere, sir. But I like that he equates putting the wall up kind of like the Three Little Pigs, and he puts the hay, and then he puts up the wood, and then he's like, oh yes, the strongest of all building materials, brick. And it even gets knocked down by the North Koreans. And then, the North Koreans attack him with their little tiny buttons. And he's like, I have a bigger button. And goddamn, man, if he didn't... that shit just made me laugh. And then he's got some hot chicks. And, afterwards he's celebrating. This cover, this one right here from Anarch Press. I definitely want this because I'm a huge Godzilla fan. And I just think that's an awesome cover swipe. And then it has another little comic in here, and it's just more political satire. And Kim Jong-un's like, "Oh, that Trump! Oh, that Trump!" And he shoots a rocket at him, and he thinks he blows him up, but he turns him into a Godzilla. And this actually might be in the dang. This is a sample of this book here, but yeah, he turns into Godzilla, and he fights a Dennis Rodman mecha, which is hilarious. And then he goes back to the White House, and it's good to have you back, Mr. President. And he's still Godzilla. And then it has a little sample of My Hero Macadamia, which I don't have my copy yet, but I'm looking forward to getting it. And then Brett Smith and them did one hell of a job. Lim and Smith and Pellegrin or whatnot, they did one hell of a job with this book. I thought it was really smart and sweet, and went along the lines of the original source material, but then they put their own twist on it. Walmart, great likeness, but everybody's already seen this stuff. But like I said, it was a sweet political satire book, and alternative Anarctic Press is still going to be seeing some of my money. So from there, I think this is a thumbs up. That's a thing, I guess. But once again, guys, I'm Cody. This is ComicsDown. Hit the bell, the like, bell, comment, subscribe. No Patreon, not yet, but someday, oh someday. But yeah, good night, heroes. Have a good one.